Yo, what up, peeps? How you doing? Just clocking in for a minute. I see what's up. What's popping, locking, all that stuff. And all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? 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 Where's the live? Let's watch this.
Immediately if you would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously one of the harder teams we could have faced. One LCK, very good. Zeka, Legion today.
Beast?
Very
Oh,
good.
true. The
Very
Yon
good.
matchup.
Also-
This is insane.
Capsion was also very good. So, yeah, no, I think we can take a game off of anyone, especially in this game. But yeah, it's definitely one
That's
of the harder
such a hype
matchups.
matchup, actually, in
I
that
think
context.
that's really cool. There was an interview with Zeka as well where the player he really wanted to play against was actually Caps as well,
Yeah.
because he's been here for so long. And I think in terms of player profile, these are two incredibly clutch mid laners when it matters, right? And I think with a champion pool that also sometimes require a bit more mechanics, I think just from a mid lane perspective, this is such an incredible fun matchup to watch. And maybe not for you right now, but I feel like as a viewer and a fan, like that is really sick seeing two of the best mid laners go at it.
Yeah. We will be redrawing our 0-1 team, so we're just getting that set up as our 1 and 0 by, literally luck of the draw. The last ball was just the last remaining matchup.
The other
that does
matchups-
mean that we get BLG LNG for a
Yes,
team
the
kill,
other-
but it's not for elimination.
The other matchups, yes, BLG, LNG, Genji, Tess, D+ versus Fly.
What do you think about that?
The D+ versus Fly?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm pretty happy about that overall. Actually, I'm pretty happy. Just from FlyQuest's perspective, I think D+'s games, especially domestically, were a bit messy. Like their early games are quite good, but a lot of the times when they get into mid games, they can get a little bit too hyphy.
It happened today.
Exactly. So like, oh my God, they had the lead and then completely threw it, and then it didn't matter anyways because it got thrown back into them. So I think one thing that FlyQuest is genuinely good at is being able to maintain the advantages that they have. And they're a great team fighting team. And I think Inspired and Whippo, they showed today that they are able to, at least in the big game, have a really strong, like their calls are great. They play the map really well. So I think that's the best one you could have gotten other than like an LNG.
Yeah, I think that's a good read. I think Showmaker was phenomenal today,
Absolutely
though.
one v one
I
at
mean,
that LeBlanc.
even in all the throws, he really kept everything. I mean, I don't want to say he won the game for DK, but he kept a
No,
lot
but
of pressure up specifically to right that chip.
It's like historically as well, he's just always been one of the pioneers for LeBlanc mid as well. I think he really.
The blank. Okay, Froggen.
That's bullying. I am Danish. Get where you want to be, yes. Shout out my boy Froggen. But no, I think historically and competitive, he's been incredibly gifted on LeBlanc. He's always found windows to make it matter in team fights. I think there's a clear difference between a guy who's heart of a weakling in a mid to late game scenario and set up around objectives, and a guy who doesn't. And Showmaker is just clearly one of the best when it comes to this.
I think it would be interesting to see how that works matchup-wise as well, because FlyQuest had some tricks today, the whole Scion Ivor and lane swap stuff. And if you're going to play mages or assassins like LeBlanc, like Showmaker has been playing a lot recently, I don't know how that's going to work mid-late game versus the idea, at least, that FlyQuest put together today. So I think from a prep perspective, that's a very interesting matchup.
What's your favorite matchup of the four? Of course, your matchup, D+ versus Fly, Genji, TS, BLG, LNG.
Yeah, so I have to go prepare for one of those four matchups, so
Yeah.
it's probably more the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
I think my favorite probably actually would be Dom on Fly, I would say. I think that's the most interesting one.
Are you Canadian or are you American?
I am Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
what part of Canada?
I'm in Toronto.
Okay, I'm Calgary, Alberta.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Is the draw ready? In 10 seconds. Perfect.
Okay, perfect
so
timing.
we're going to kick it back over and redraw, or draw rather, for our 0-1 teams. Take it away, Laura.
And we are back on stage now. League officials have validated the upper bracket, and we're gonna reset completely for the lower bracket and the 0-1 team. Sorry about that. Malu, if you would please draw the first team. T1. And they will be playing against Gaming. Now for the second matchup, the first team is
A clever fox is never caught.
PSG Talon. And they will be facing against Mad Lions Koi. Now for the third matchup, the first team is Weibo Gaming. And their opponents will be Team Liquid Honda. And now for the next matchup. Fnatic. And their opponents will be GAM Esports. These are the matchups for round 2 of the Worlds 2024 Swiss stage. We will return tomorrow on October 4th at 2 p.m. CEST. Remember that league officials will confirm the order of the matches tonight. What you see here is not the final schedule.
30
Be sure
seconds
to follow us on
until minions
nordisport.com for more info on the schedule. That's all for us here. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.
We are still here.
We could all say
good night
goodnight.
to you as well.
No, okay, just to explain, this is going out to everyone, right? So it's
Yeah.
not because we're still here that everyone's still here.
That's
Perhaps
true.
another broadcast. We're not center of the universe,
I'm not
especially
alone
not,
anymore.
That's true.
as
I can
you.
trust in others. and
Let's
in
talk about the
myself.
second draw.
Minions
T1
has
Pain, that is,
spawned.
wow,
Pain,
Pain.
that is pain.
It's literal pain.
They're being put through the ringer. PSG MDK rematch.
That's pretty cool.
How do you
That's
guys feel about
dope.
that?
Especially because MDK won that, so that's also a revenge matchup for PSG coming into this one.
TL got, I think, the hardest out of the two, like out of the draw. They could have gotten T1 or Weibo, I think, are kind of the trickiest
Mortal
ones,
lives
if
are
we're
so
honest.
fleeting.
Yeah.
They got a tricky one. And a Fnatic Gam, and
I'm
you
on
reminded us,
myself
GP,
to
that
you.
Dylan was actually present for the original Fnatic Gam situation. What happened there?
That was in 2017. Nobody in the world lane swapped. Not like these days. They lane swapped. We were unprepared to do it that way. And Nocturne, for some reason, was level 6 at 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know if that record
My
has ever been
true
broken.
nature.
I told my support, he killed him, and he carried the whole game.
Crazy. So, yeah, we'll see. I think Fnatic, Fnatic. Their confidence is probably shook after today, and we know that when it wavers, it crashes. Just because that game versus D+, I don't know if you caught it, it was so back and forth, they got put behind
I'm
early,
famished.
they got back in the lead, and once they did, they just lost their composure.
Like, I actually thought I thought they played a lot of good fights. Some clutch Yonots by Humanoid. I thought their draft ideas were decent, like, if not pretty good. Yeah, but when you're facing very good teams,
I carry the legacy.
they can bounce back on tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, and I like the fact that we could kind of see Fnatic out-team fight them out of a bad situation, because, yeah, their early game didn't go that way, and we've kind of seen that a couple times before now. They but I think it's really clutch to see that they find a way where they're not just getting
Light on my
and getting back in the game. Did they throw a last team fight here and there?
So
Was the
many
bad
memories
decision?
still
Yes,
within.
obviously. But in terms of what they brought, I still think they got pumped.
I think the bans today against GAM were also quite good, because the one thing
Yeah?
was like, no, I'm talking about GAM. But,
Oh.
like the GAM
body
drafts were
nourished,
actually
yeah, yeah.
a soul fed.
very good. They're good bans. Like for instance, Aurora ban and the Shyvana ban, because that was what they were actually kind of using quite heavily in play-ins. So I was like very happy that that was completely taken out.
Everything's more
I
fun
have a lot of
together,
faith in Fnatic.
don't you think?
Liquid, kind of sad that they're going up against Weibo. As you kind of mentioned, like those are the two teams you would want to go against, Weibo Gaming or T1, and we got that team. Overall, I think Weibo Gaming has an incredibly good bot. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Thankfully, I think
There's
Jan
beauty in
and
even
Core
the
JJ can be able to handle that
smallest
quite well. And honestly, I have a lot of faith in the coaching staff of the team.
An
I think
enemy
there's a
has
few
been
moments
slain.
within the game that they can just step up and be a lot better. So I'm looking forward to that match. That'll be a really solid one.
Similar vibes from the Fnatic game, I feel like, right? When maybe you kind of are watching it and
Every
you're like,
animal
oh,
hungers
it's so
for
sad they
something.
didn't close that, but you got to look at the things that did go well.
Yes.
And we're going to hang on to that positive energy. That's it for us here. Good luck tomorrow. Dylan versus Kennedy. Super hype matchup. As said, we'll know the order of the matchups later, I think in an hour or something. But we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. CST, 8 a.m.
Come to see
Eastern
new
US. Thank you so
sights
much
with
for
me.
watching. See you then.
See you guys.
Bye.
Delicious. This flavor.
These guys.
You have been slain.
He doesn't even know your name. Go there. Zayas off to the side. They're going to delete 369, but Jackie Love is still standing tall. Zayas coming in 1v1 for Jackie Love, but he's all on his lonesome. And Dracos, they can look to end the game right now.
Not even Cloudfree could erase that.
Lose 3 in your house. Great ulti, Kenny wins out. Tar. One auto, but there's pace.
An ally has been slain.
Wants to get out to safety. The ulti, though, hit the target means he doesn't really have anywhere else to go. So they lose it. And fight after. We can fight after, guys. Fight.
The world is mine to discover. Don't be afraid. Quick as a fox. I'll remember that.
Time's up. The dream's over. Door closed. It's disclosure. Fire out. The pace slowed. Nothing left. I miss my opportunity. There goes the opening. Arms reach and slip to loss of dopamine. I lose hope more than any other folks. Grip this old
An
road.
enemy
I'm
has been
living.
slain.
Crunch so it's the same old souls. Same old goals.
Remember
I
this
need to stop it. I swear my prayers and repeat. All I need is one is a stunning. I'm on my knees as I plead. Screaming my speech and a promise. One more chance. Who's gonna really take it from me? Too many challenges to stand up in front and convincing myself. Before I sit on the shelf, it's in my destiny. The best for me to reach for this belt.
I'm living my best
But they
life.
don't want the rest with the belt. There's only one thing left. Light 'em up. We're gonna light 'em up.
You're right. This place reminds me of home. Light on my feet.
No more doubts. It's over for him. I'm promoting it. No more with your lip. They're collective at the snatch it out the
A
hands.
summoner
It's
has
been written like the
disconnected.
past, but some I still find
An
them out.
ally has been slain.
To my roots made me shoot them. More well conditioned. I've been leveled to the floor and bounced back. So it's breaking off shackles off before my when they catch the breath. When you open up a storm, I'm coming. My feet gon' take me there. Ain't no
I cannot be
fear to read the visions clear. I'm skipping the days I let myself get riddled up with fears. Grinding by the clock, I guess we butt forgotten in the years. Now we light 'em up. We're gonna light 'em up.
Don't worry. We'll be back soon enough.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
The trail the Vasani left. I'll follow it where it takes me, and then forge my own path. I still remember
An enemy has been slain.
just for you.
Enemy killing spree. A summoner has reconnected.
That was an experience. Not my favorite. I'll have them chasing their tails. Like this forest, I am wild. You're my prey now. Live with no regrets. Got you.
Double kill.
Once more. Everything is more fun together, don't you think? The Vasani left so much behind. I will find it all. As the seasons change, so do I.
An enemy has been
Safe with me.
slain.
I lived and live an eternity.
You have been slain.
I may have 9 tails, but I have unlimited lives.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Nature here is too quiet.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
I won't forget.
Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Get back what I take.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy has been slain.
2 tails are better than 1. Or, you know.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So many memories stir within me. I see all that you are. A body nourished, a soul fed.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy is unstoppable.
There's beauty in even the smallest moments. Much. Every animal is for something. Give me your heart. Quick as a fire.
This should help. An enemy has been slain.
took me too long to realize how beautiful life can be. The world is mine to discover.
Gauntlet. Slain an enemy.
I should have left home years
Killing spree. Has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
There you are. Come to see new sights with me.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is legendary. Shut down.
I'm living my best life. This place reminds me of home. I wander, but I'm not lost.
An enemy is legendary. An enemy has been slain.
Refreshing. You think you can win?
An enemy has been slain.
Just a taste. Like this forest, I am wild.
Your team has destroyed. Shut down. Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Though I've been around for a while, every day brings something new. I will always have regrets, but I won't keep running from them. Live with no regrets.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed. Your team has destroyed a summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, I'm new and streaming. Starting to stream. I'm gonna go take a nap. GG, y'all. Have a good day. Make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already. Have a good